people know about you. That I'm innocent of this, and I would love to find out who did it. That's two kids that you know what I mean, and I just want them to know it's not me. And I've gave every police have been asked everything. There was when they collected your electronics back in 20. Was that 20?
All right, I'm watching a video on Delphi real quick with Keegan Klein being questioned. He did ask for from what he's saying, he asked for a polygraph test to prove that he wasn't there. They refused to give him a polygraph test. And then he said shortly after that the guys, he was in a cell with guys, they put guys in his cell with him, three of them. And then after so long, they pulled them guys out. I'm guessing probably that they put them three guys in Keegan Klein's cell with him to get information. That hopefully Keegan would talk and say something about it, and then the police would pull them inmates out that are working undercover for. That's how the system works. And question them to see if he said anything about it. But if he asked willingly to take a polygraph test, I'm kind of shocked that they didn't give it to him right away. But here's the thing. They knew about Keegan Klein 12 days after the murder. They were at his house. So there was a reason they were at his house and questioning him, probably because of the hot phones and the fake accounts. So, yeah, I would say probably that's why they introduced the three guys into Keegan Klein's cell, was for information. Hopefully he would talk, say something. So, but anyways, the big thing is we need to get ready for these storms out here in LaGrange, up in Michigan here, Pure Michigan. Pure, it's pure. Don't overdose on Michigan. Hey, I do want to say I hope Sean Harmon, is that his name? Harmon? I hope Sean Harmon is getting help, rehab or whatever. That heroin and everything. Hey, here's the thing. Heroin don't do you. Or heroin does you. You don't do heroin. Heroin is something you just don't want to. You don't want to ever. You really don't want to mess with heroin. It's not good. It ain't good. And even some of the pros, guitar players and movie stars will tell you once you stick a needle, it's if you snort it, it's not that bad. The addiction ain't that bad. But once you rig it and dragging it, and next thing you know, you're sticking the needle in your arm, it's over with. That's when the heroin really takes effect to your body, and you ain't going to kick it. A lot of the pros say heroin does you. You don't do heroin. It's just like I said, you snort it, the addiction ain't that bad. But once you put it in a rig and you start shooting it, it's all over with. It takes a lot of money and a lot of time to kick heroin. All right, I got to do a great outdoors video. The clouds are starting to come in out there. totem poles. There's an Amish guy out here that carves them out of stumps. I got a bear over there too. I don't know, they're like 4 foot tall or whatever. All right, I got to do a great outdoors video. But I imagine that's why they put. I imagine that's why they put them 3 guys in the cell with Keegan Klein, hoping that he would talk. And he probably did. I don't think he was bridge guy. No, he might have been there. He might have known about it. But I don't think he was the guy walking down the bridge. You know, I think it was a bunch of them. It's a big ring. You know, Sean Harmon might even have had a part of it. I don't know. You know why? Because I don't hang out there. And I don't hang out with people like that. All right, let's get ready for these storms this weekend coming through. Coming through. Big storms. Big storms. Oh, wow. Check it out. You can see. That's live right there. My name's popping up. All right, what do we got here? Nah, Country Joe. I seen her last night. She was singing away. There really ain't nobody live today. The Pentagon. Jesus of Nazareth. What would Jesus have done? Massive winter storm is coming, tornadoes and heavy snow. Oh, yeah. Look at that little booger. Look at that little bugger. Nah, kids, they're adorable.
System across the central and eastern U.S. The National Weather Service has already started issuing winter storm warnings and severe weather outlooks as all types of weather can be expected this weekend. Which type of weather will you have to deal with? All that and more coming right up. Welcome back, y'all. Ryan Hall here with the weather forecast. It's getting busy out there. How many times have I started a video like that? Well, I'm not lying to you. There is a whole lot to talk about, so let's not waste any time and jump right into it. All right, let's start off looking at that NAM 3-kilometer model, focused in on the entire lower 48 as we go over this radar rundown. Remember, this is what the radar could look like as we go into the future. Date and time always going to be above my head. Blues, snow, greens, rain, yellows, and reds are more than likely thunderstorms. Let's just get a general overview of what's going to happen today. We're going to continue to see snow and possibly heavy snow break out between Kansas all the way up past Chicago into Michigan by 10 p.m. tonight. Also got some heavy snow down here in Colorado and New Mexico.
Heavy snow
Oklahoma,
tonight.
maybe even around Tulsa there. We're going to have a little bit of a problem with freezing rain, but this is just the beginning stages of what will become our major storm that sweeps through the entire eastern half of the country here. Something interesting here is that this band of snow almost wants to stay stationary from about 7 p.m. tonight all the way into 3 a.m. That's going to put down some pretty good snow totals. And then as we go into tomorrow, around noon, 1, 2, 3 p.m., you can see we've got some storms popping up down here in the south and east. This is where we do have a slight risk of severe weather tomorrow. We also have a 5% tornado risk, okay? So tornadoes are possible down here tomorrow. We'll talk more about that here in a second. Still got that big band of snow back here, but it's starting to move east. By the way, everybody out west is pretty quiet during this time. You're going to be getting a little bit colder, especially the further north you go. We're going to start seeing widespread rain down here in the south and east, more severe thunderstorms possibly down there working into Georgia and South Carolina. and that snow band is still here. This storm is going to start going up the east coast, which means that this band is going to start pivoting up towards the north and east. And during that pivot cycle, it's also going to be a little bit stationary. Look at this. Around 5 a.m. Saturday morning, now we're seeing widespread snow down here all the way into the southern portion of the U.S. Look at this. Possibly from Mississippi way up into Quebec, we're going to be having heavy snow on the backside of this storm. Additionally, more severe thunderstorms possible down here in the southeast. And then let's go all the way to the end of the model cycle. And now we have, once again, close to a blizzard up here in upstate New York through western portions of Massachusetts into Vermont, New Hampshire, and Maine. So this is a broad view of what everything's going to look like over the next couple of days. Now let's start zooming in. Let's really start to pinpoint this forecast for some of the local areas, and let's start with the severe weather threat. All right, we have a multi-day severe weather threat down.
All right, folks, get ready for this weekend. Massive heavy snow, they're saying. It's beautiful. Well, it ain't beautiful. The sun is shining, but other than that, Winters Dickerson. Not, you're allowed here, but not as a robot. Not as one of these. You know, what can these things do? Can they take over our computers or whatever? I don't know. You know, I don't know. But what we're dealing with is witchery and sorcery in this country. We got to put an end to it, or pull people out of America and drop 5 or 6 nukes. That'll clean these people and witches and demons and magic men all off of the world. There are certain people that are on a list. Them people will not be able to leave America. They'll have to stay here and endure the fiery blast of hell. Of course, my cameras will be running live. Why this happens? Madness is what sells, and madness we gave you. Now you're all going crazy. All right, I got to get it set up outside and do a YouTube great outdoors video. I know all you people are saying I'm nuts. He's crazy. He's lost his mind. It's obvious you people don't realize I'm from Chicago. It is. It's crazy. It's just a crazy for crying, crazy for trying. I had to grow a beard just so people didn't recognize me. Women sending me emails and, is that you? Yes. My God, I turned into the Eddie and the Cruisers. Really, I had to grow a beard, and sometimes I find myself looking in a store picture window, jingling my keys, hearing the old Eddie and the Cruisers soundtrack. She held me closer than close. All right, I got to get rid of this bot. You know, I forgot. I guess every time you make a video, you got to hit replay chat, or you won't be able to see the chat. That's why everybody thinks I'm nuts. He's talking to nobody. No, my chat's on, and you can see people come into my chat, but I guess I don't hit the replay chat. So when the video is done, when you're watching the video, you see the chat too. But people have been calling in saying I'm crazy. He's talking to nobody. There ain't nobody in the chat. He's, well, I guess there's a button you got to hit. That's a live replay chat or something. And then when you see the video, after I'm done with it, it plays the chat. So you can see that there is people in my chat. And I'm not crazy and making it up. Although I have been labeled crazy. But that's what sells today. And that's what gets the beautiful women. These women, they love the bad boys. I'm starting to become a bad boy, and all the women are like, no. That's what you ladies love is the bad boys, the madness, the craziness, the money. That's what brings in money, madness. No, I'm not being a bad boy. Why am I going to change the way I am just to get an incredible, smart, beautiful woman? Why would I do that? I don't know. I've been ran through the ringer. I'm at the end of everything. They let me suffer. And, well, they put demons in me, people's sicknesses, all kinds of stuff. Witchery, curses on me, all kinds of stuff. These are evil people. Now, I think everybody unsubbed from my channel. I think I finally accomplished my mission. I'm not in it for money. I'm not in it for views and subs. Well, the city of Fort Wayne is calling me. I'm huge in Fort Wayne. We're nationwide. All right. You guys have a great night. Enjoy the madness.